surprised if we see Coastline and Consulate both go a little bit deeper into the map pick selection. I think 7F, they love that cafe. Well, Consulate's out, so I was wrong on the first call that I did make, but cafe looks like it's one of 7F's strongest maps, so they want to try and keep that in. I think Oregon or Clubhouse are going to go out next from 7F there. Chalet is going to go out, sorry. Villa looks like it could go out by Nefarious. I think Villa or Cafe will be the next one out. Villa is going to go out. Oregon or Coastline will go out from 7F. No, they're going to take out Cafe. Oregon or...
I'm shocked they took that map out, actually, because that's one of their stronger maps.
It is one of their stronger maps, unless they've come up with a couple of new strategies that they're saving for the finals. As we know, 7F will make it to the finals.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's going to be. They can now start stratting and start saving things for finals, and they can hold some of their cards closer to their chest. Next map off, I think, is going to be... I was going to say Coastline, but I would have gotten it wrong. I think 7F is going to want to take us... They could take us to Coastline, actually. The new Coastline. No.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen it on Coastline, honestly. I was begging for it to be Coastline when I saw that. Johnny was teasing you there. But
all right.
Yeah, let's get stuck in. Let's get stuck in, chat. This is the match of the day. I will repeat, this is going to be an absolute banger. So you don't want to miss this one. Get your friends in here. Tell them about it, because it's going to be a highly entertaining console match. There's 10 of the best players on our servers. So get in here and stick around, get your popcorn, get your drinks, and sit back and enjoy this one, because we are 7F versus Nefarious on Oregon.
Big match with some big map bans as well. I was right with Coastline going deeper into the map pool a little bit. We've got our cameras still on.
I pushed the wrong two buttons.
Extra cameras as well.
I pushed the two guest ones. Sorry. Where's Johnny? We needed that guy now.
Nefarious probably going to ban out one of those stronger, or not. They're just going to go with the Jackal standard ban, but leaving the Thatcher in. Are they going to leave the Thatcher in for 7F to go, no, we don't want to play Thatcher, or are 7F going to ban something a little bit more out of the ordinary? No, Thatcher is going to disappear.
It's pretty crazy. Maybe we saw Eddie a lot on Thatcher last week on Cafe versus FD. Do you remember that? Played very well on Thatcher. Very, very well.
Don't know if we're going to be seeing some target bans coming out on defense. Looking like the mirror is going to disappear. I think Cade's going to be the next one, and we're going to see the reversal of the standard bans, usually being in the way of Thatcher, Jackal. Malusi is going to be banned. That leaves Cade up. That leaves Ella Shotgun up. And that also leaves Valkyrie up as well.
Some old school names here, which is what I was talking about. Dark Vibes was an original PlayStation Diamond back in the day. I still believe he's probably a high up player. He does play PC a lot, very high ranked in PC. And V-Force Legend is if that's the actual one. I'm not sure if it is, but he's been around a long time too. So put out a couple of console legends here to replace the Real Pig and Duke D this week. So Real Pig, I believe, is having some issues, but we may or may not see him again this season. But yeah, it's interesting to see some different names out there. And obviously, Hamoud, haven't seen that name before. And Flixu, obviously, we've seen the Cost, Exoxy, and Spying Eye, obviously. I don't know if one of them is Rella or not. I'm sure we'll get some...
No, Rella said he's not playing today.
Okay, so Doki and Rella have been replaced for Flixu and Hamoud. So very, very interesting to see. That V-Force is a freaking nerd. Yeah, I think he's an old school player, V-Force. I've seen that name around because I've been around the console for a while. So, yeah, if it is him, hopefully it is. It'd be pretty cool to see him out in the league here, which is really cool. So,
is Venus Charlie the Spying Eye? No, they are two different players.
Both very good players, but different players. Oh, it's your little brother? Awesome. Awesome, man. Good to have him in here, man. He's been around a long time, that guy. I've seen his account quite a bit over the years, so good to see him in the league.
So the other thing is, this is sort of one of the last weeks that this is going to be able to happen in terms of having these players jump in at the last minute. Next season, we are going to be cracking down on those
100%.
roster changes and those roster swaps a little bit more.
100%.
Going to be a lot happier to hand out those 7-2 walkovers as well if needed. So get in some subs, get in some proper subs, not just
people on the walk-ins off the street.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit more of a, I guess, professional air around the stream,
correct,
the league next season. But it is what it is. Early kill there by Lacoste onto Killerman, and that is one of the big names off the board. But V-Force finding the Vegemite Toast, finding Hamoud, and that puts Nefarious up for V3 with 2 minutes 30 still left on the clock.
Exoxy looking good here. It's in a very strong position. The barbed wire might give a sound cue to give him away here.
Double barb up the white stairs, very common spot.
That's a triple, I believe. That's triple. There's one bottom, mid, and
barbed wire.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's going to be very hard to get through without making that noise, so he's going to decide to dip away from that.
Yeah, well done, Exoxy.
Look at taking out that main wall as well. There's the first barbed wire down, looking for that player swinging, looking for the second.
Trying to bait him here. Very nicely done by Exoxy. Very smart play. And he's done it.
Oh,
I thought he did it right.
The swing comes out, and he doesn't quite manage to do it. And that was Zari taking out, but the trade coming back, and Zari falls. Vegemite Toast and Dark Vibes, the last two left alive. Against the Spying Eye and Lacoste, both the players we've seen. Lacoste having a very big game so far. The Spying Eye finding Vegemite Toast, looking for the free flick. Dark Vibes with the C4 under the Spying Eye. And it's now Lacoste with a 3K against Dark Vibes. Dark Vibes finding double for his first round
Welcome to the league.
In
Dark
the league.
Vibes, very good player. As I said, he's got a very good pedigree in the Siege scene, both console and PC. Very highly rated player for both. So not surprised to see him doing well there. Very nice hold. It was looking very, Lacoste was going nuclear there. He's played got the entry frag and then backed it up with a couple of nice other frags. Nice swing by Zari. I believe Zari swung Eddie on the stairs. We'll never lose.
That was Zari, yep.
Yep, beautiful swing on Eddie. Eddie had the play. I thought he did everything right there, but Zari made a better play. So very nice interaction there.
I think it was the aim. The aim of Zari was just ever so slightly better than the aim of Exoxy, but was traded out very quickly. I believe that was from the main breach onto that soft wall.
Yep. A very interesting round. The two new players on 7F. Didn't see a lot from them, where we did see a lot from both V-Force and Dark Vibes in their debut round. So want to see a little bit more from the two new players on 7F. And see how they go, because obviously we'll be having Rella and Docky back probably next week for the last game heading into finals. So interesting to see what they can do in this one.
I believe we're also seeing a little bit of the struggles of the new Zim change.
Yeah. Would Eddie have hit that shot is the question. That is the question.
I feel like that could be just a poll. Would Eddie have hit that shot with... Would that shot have been hit with Zim for Eddie?
Yeah. A great start for Nefarious here. I think someone said it before in chat. Everyone sleeps on Nefarious. I don't think we do. I think everyone rates Nefarious. They always find a way of attracting some of the best players, whether they be veterans or PC players, or they've always got a highly fancied roster. So very interesting to see what they can pull out here. They do always go to the drawing board and manage to find these good players. So whether that's the allure of Killerman bringing back some of his old mates from the early days, I'm not sure, but they do manage to find these players who are good players, and they continuously reinvent the roster. So yes, Exoxy is controller, I believe. Yes, I've been told. I've seen it. You sent me a Snapchat. So yeah.
With the Zim change, they have a choice: either play 60 FPS with input lag on your Zim, or you play controller.
With 120. Yeah, I'd rather take the 120 with controller, to be honest. In saying that, I think Exoxy's almost champ already, so on controller. So kudos to him. I saw him drop a couple of huge games, double-digit games on controller. So
and I think that's just the case that everyone Killerman finding the spying eye very, very early on. Lacoste looking
Veggie.
for that find. Vegemite looking at... Does find Exoxy. Looking for a second one as well with a very wide swing. Killerman does go down to a frag grenade, but not able to be finished off quite yet. Lacoste
will get to him.
with the toss. Zari is going to pick
Very
him
low
up.
HP here from both Veggie and Killerman. Both one shot.
But it's still a 5v3. Five guns.
No.
Lacoste does go down to Satanistic. Zari does get found though and retraded out by Hamoud.
2 new players. 4-7F.
Jiggle peeking and pre-fires out and does
shot.
find Dark Vibes. V-Force does find Hamoud, leading Flixu in a 1v3.
Ooh!
Finding one on the Cade. Killerman going down to that. Flixu left with very, very little health, same as Vegemite Toast. Player and health advantage both in
That's your player, Veggie.
the
I think the impact will do the job here, if he does get it.
impact in hand from V-Force.
I think they know
Either
he's
he's
low.
looking
Good rotate
at-
here.
Either he's looking at resetting Vegemite Toast.
No, I think he's going to try and... He knows he's low. I believe they know he's very low. They know an impact away here. This is a smart play by V-Force.
He's going
There
to
it is,
go
see?
for the style.
Yeah, very smart. Very smart play. That is an incredibly IQ
V-Force-
play. He knew how low he
V-Force
was.
has bought himself a Nomad. Nomad, I choose you. Back to what I was saying before that round kicked off in a big way. I think Exoxy, this is the time to go back to that controller because everyone's on controller or they're playing on 60 FPS. There's no one really playing Zim seriously.
I'm not seeing Zim movement here from any of the players, to be honest. So I don't know what you're seeing, Killer. I don't see it. I see
I'm not seeing the Zim movement either.
I don't.
So I think this is the time to go back to that controller, re-find your controller spot, because if you can hit champ on controller, everyone you're going to be playing against is probably going to be playing controller as well. So it's going to be a lot less important to have that Zim now, especially in terms of the fact that everyone is going to have that controller.
Playing field has been leveled, I believe, is the terminology, Killer. And we did see today, we just saw Matrix knock off FD, the best controller team, or arguably the best controller team alongside Rands, in the league. The best thing for Nefarious is you have Vegemite, who's been a controller player, Dark Vibes has been a controller player, Killerman's been a controller player before. I'm pretty sure Zari's been a controller player before. So they're all used to it, whereas maybe some of the 7F boys have been on the up and coming with the Zim, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. We're only 2 rounds into this game, so there's no need to panic yet. And then one of the rounds was extraordinarily close. So, yeah, lot of game left in this game before we get too carried away with the result so far in this one. But a great start.
I was going to say it's a little bit of the juggernaut of 7F looking to take their first defeat, and it really puts into question, was 7F keyboard and mouse, and that's what made 7F.
Yeah, it's a good
Or
narrative.
is 7F still a good team regardless of having that Zim or not?
I think they are. I have to say, Gil, I genuinely think they're still a good team. They've got brain players.
They're still a top 4 team regardless of whether they had the Zim or not.
100%.
But would they be undefeated and would they still be having
that's
the
a different
dominant
question.
run that they
100%.
did have getting here, or would it have been a bit more up struggle
Killerman.
street? Well, Killerman is showing that it might have been a little bit more up struggle street, getting that first opener onto the hard breach of Hamoud.
Do have Exoxy still on the ace, which is good. So not complete crisis right now for them.
It's not complete crisis, but you do need to now rotate the ace out just a little bit.
This is going to be great to see Eddie versus Exoxy on controller. Who is the better shot? It's an odd Val camera right there.
It was a throwaway Velt camera as it saw being droned.
Pixel
being taken out, Killerman being taken out by Exoxy.
I think Eddie made a bit of a statement there on Kyle. Very big statement there. That was a statement kill for his team there. Very nice shot by Eddie.
A little bit there.
Oh, and the fuse.
His charge is going to go off and take out the spying eye. Eddie getting very aggressive there with the alarm going off as well.
Ooh.
And a bit of friendly damage from the hockey puck there. Flixie is planting there. Planting behind the pallet, I'm guessing.
Ooh, just missed the
Eye does
shot.
come out. Spying Eye does get Vegemite toast, but Exoxy going down as well.
They've got time here. They just got to play this right, and they win this one. Ooh.
Spying Eye does get tagged up quite a bit
Zari.
from B-Force. Zari finding Exoxy as well. Looking for the last one in the Twitch.
Sorry.
Canadian moment here for Zari, potentially.
Sorry.
Takes out with the UMP.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite manage to hit the shots,
B-Force,
but
does it have
B-Force...
time? Does it have time?
B-Force does. He does have time.
I think he gets it.
He has time. There's going to be
by
about
1
0.2
second.
of a second left in it.
Oh, 0.2 of a second. Holy, that was a close round. My word, Zari and V-Force. V-Force is making a statement. Holy shite. He is having a big one. Very unlucky. The questionable peak, I think, from Spying Eye on the hatch there is fused. Very questionable. Yeah, that was...
The rounds are getting closer and closer every single round we have. That first round was very much a Nefarious round. That second round looked like 7F was waking up a little bit and coming back, and it was down to a 1v1 or something like that. And then that one down to 0.2 of a second on the defuse for the post plant. That is as close as you can get without trying. And even when you do try, you sometimes don't quite get that close. That was so close, and I'm so glad that V-Force recognized that he could do it and stuck the diffuser as well.
Oof, good round. Really good start. Obviously, Nefarious playing very well. V-Force legend. Absolutely coming in with a huge impact for Nefarious here. Have they done better recruiting to replace a couple of players during the week? It looks like at this point. Very good start to the round by Nefarious, but a really good finish from Zari and V-Force to retake with the perfect amount of time. The only one was really that little vault almost cost him the defuse too. It was a bit of a glitch. He got caught on the vault getting into the site, and it was so close, that defuse, so close. Oof. Really good play though by Zari and V-Force to push from two different sides to swing him. Very smart. Great play, and it was two different angles. He couldn't watch both angles, and it was a beautiful retake. Will Vegemite go for an early pick here? Very aggressive pick here. This is either going to pay off or it is going to end very badly for Lacoste. And it doesn't. Lacoste hits 2 shots. Huge double frag from Lacoste. Oh, and Lacoste gets the third. No! Flixu gets the third, but Lacoste TKs him. Oh my god. Not like that, Lacoste. Can you get a 4? I think he does. Lacoste on a triple kill. Technically 4 with the TK. Lacoste is having a huge round. And it's all gone wrong for 7F for Nefarious. Killerman not done yet, and he hits Habood with a beautiful shot. Can Killerman hit the shot? He does some damage. Lacoste with the 4K. Oh my god, Lacoste, take a bow. He's been playing really well the last couple of weeks, pardon me. And what a round by Lacoste. 4 kills and a TK, so you can technically give him an ace if you'd like. But Lacoste coming in big and a much needed round for 7F. Kilo always walks away at the worst time. He's not going to believe that there's another round gone already.
There is another round gone already.
Oh
I walked back and that's
Lacoste
where it was.
just went absolutely nuclear. He got a 4K in the space of he got 2 kills from Peaks, the front door and garage. TK'd his mate, Blixu, who also got a kill. He jumps up, kills the 4th person in trophy, and then walks out and just destroys Killerman on the attic door. My word. Lacoste, absolutely incredible. He's been playing very well. Very well the last couple of weeks. Very good to see Lacoste doing well. He's a good player.
I think he struggled last week from memory, but this week
he had a monster. But the Villa game he had a monster. Sorry, I don't know what one that was against. Who they played Villa 2 weeks ago? Whoever that match, he went massive that match. He was MVP. But yeah, I think he might have played poorly last week. I agree. Sorry, it was Cafe. But he did go big. He's been building nicely, so really good to see him doing well. He did go demon mode. I blinked in the round of sun. Yeah, I think Kilo maybe he went for a bathroom break and
Yeah,
came
that's
back,
the
and
one.
I was like, "What? The round's over?" He's probably like, he probably thought we're coming into the current round, but no, they've got a round on the board. Maybe Kilo is the 7F curse.
Where did where did 7F get that round from? Isn't this round 4?
Wait, you
We have
taking
a
the piss?
loading.
You taking the piss? Literally, metaphorically, or literally. Anyway, no, that was some aggressive
Both.
peaks. There was got a little bit of ahead of themselves CNF. They maybe thought, we're on top here. Let's try and take it to up the gear or take it to another level, and it didn't. It backfired spectacularly on them. So, 3-1, we go.
All right, 3-1 we go. Nefarious getting a little bit overzealous with some of their peaks. Then it sounds like.
Looks like Spying Eye might drop out here. Oh, is he good? Yeah.
Spying Eye just
was
turning
running
on the spot.
Yeah, hopefully I was
Looking around.
worried there. So, oh, mood is
Hamud sending it into that.
Let's see this.
Sending it into that armory site, or not site, but the room there.
Like the aggression.
Players very, very aggressive onto those peaks as well. Dark Vibes holding a pixel down to those main stairs. Veggie opening up that rotate just that little bit more.
Oh, Exoxy gets Killer Man for a
Opening
second
kill
time.
does come from Exoxy onto Killer Man with the twitch as well. Waking up now, Exoxy. Eddie finding his mojo now with
Eddie's
the
starting to get his groove.
controller.
Yeah.
After the first 3 rounds were very, very
Exoxy
early.
again.
Exoxy finding Dark Vibes, but Dark Vibes finding Hamud. Veggie finding Exoxy, and V-Force finding the Spying Eye.
No, it's Lacoste.
Lacoste finding Zari, and it leaves it as a 2v2. Impact frag going out from Lacoste. Flixu falling to V-Force, and now it's all down to Lacoste. Needing to find 2.
Questionable play there from V-Force without the ability to refrag from Lacoste. Don't think Lacoste was in a position there, and he's taken a very risky gunfight, and it's paid off. It hasn't paid off, so.
Lacoste knowing or guessing that one's coming up white stairs, but unfortunately, Lacoste, for V-Force, he is coming up main stairs, does drip into trophy, looking to pick up that diffuser without being seen, long arming the pickup.
Does have a camera.
He's going to pre-fire
onto camera 3, yeah. He's got his drone even better. Very smart.
Use the drone to take away the Aruni laser gate. Player has moved downstairs and is going for the flank. I think that's V-Force going for the flank there, coming up, or going for the C4 from below. But Lacoste standing on that concrete area is not going to be able to get C forward. Pre-firing coming out. Does manage to find Vegemite Toast, who is hiding behind the bomb chassis, but Lacoste with very, very low health, going for the plant on the default spot. All it's going to take is V-Force to push right up and find the diffuser. He knows where it is, he just doesn't know how to get to it.
That's the angle, you got to hold that angle. No!
Lacoste peeking out a little bit too aggressively.
Oh, unlucky. Well played by V-Force. He's having a monster game.
That off.
V-Force is on fire. Absolutely on fire. As is Lacoste. These two guys are going head to head here. They are carrying their teams, respective teams right now.
They are going blow for blow, and I think it's just that the team behind Nefarious, behind V-Force, is just that little bit stronger than the team behind Lacoste. Exoxy not having the most impactful game so far, neither the Spying Eye. We usually see them wake up a little bit in the second half, so we should be seeing them come up a little bit more.
It's a very good observation, Killer. You generally see them start
coming rounds. It's
not unheard of to see these guys start a bit slow, but they normally come home like a freight train. Spying Eye and Exoxy. They've played like that most of the season. Exoxy's had a couple of standout performances where he's just gone nuclear from the minute start of the game, but they are well known and they're renowned for their ability to get better as the game goes on longer.
You heard of the Peyton Manning effect? I think Lacoste and Exoxy share a bit of a Peyton Manning effect.
Agreed.
When one of them goes absolutely nuclear, the other one just fizzles, and when the other one goes nuclear, the other fizzles. It can only be one of them. They can't both have a good game, and I think, or it can't have a good round, both of them. Lacoste is having the good rounds now, but usually he starts very strong, and when Exoxy takes off, he doesn't get another kill. That's just the way it goes. Peyton Manning being an American footballer, for those of you who don't know.
Former Indianapolis and Denver Broncos star quarterback.
There you go.
Two Super Bowls to his name.
Yes.
He's probably got 2 as well, actually, Eli Manning.
And it was his, was it brother?
Yes, Eli Manning got 2 for the Giants against Brady.
Yeah.
And the Patriots.
Yep.
Actually, did anyone watch Dallas versus the Buccaneers? That was a cracking game. NFL started today. Anyway, off topic, but
Oh.
NFL season started today. It's a really good segue, Killer. We are a little
Zari
bit
being
behind.
taken out by Flixu just as I take a swig of my beer. That is a big pick as well with Maestro off the board. Usually a very strong late round operator with that absolute beast of a weapon in the Alba, as well as having the cams.
Killman loves this spot. He loves to play in the Sharko spot. He'll take aggressive fights. He'll put the team on the attacking team on the back bite and just hold that with his life. But as I say it, he commentated curse. He runs away from that position. Okay.
He's going to run away from that position because they are playing a man down. It's the smart thing to do.
He's gone back now.
He's being pushed from the top. He doesn't have the support that he usually would have if Zen or Zari had been on the board. Flixu is going to be taken out by Vegemite Toast. Lacoste also playing very close to the main breach as well. Flashes are going to come out to burn through any ADSs pre-fire. Frag's going to come out to get rid of the utility on the wall. Exoxy looking for that flank. There does find the flank in the bandit, and there's Vegemite Toast taken off the board.
Love to see this all 7F really flexing here. Love to see Eddie hold that angle.
Taking out Killerman. Hamoud taking out V-Force, the star player of Nefarious so far. Hamoud looking for another. Dark Vibes, last one left, standing down the hallway with the Vector in hand. Does find the downed player, but can't find Exoxy. Taking out Dark Vibes to secure the 7F second attacking round. 2-4 on the split.
Here
we go. 4-2. For Nefarious. Let's see if they can keep that momentum up on their attack.
Just want to get a shout out. If there are players in the lobby and you are watching the stream, I suggest you leave the stream. Whether you have a browser open, we appreciate that, but we prefer you not to be in the stream whilst you're in the game. So for the players that are in the stream currently, if you can leave the stream, we can see you in the viewers list. If you can leave the stream, we're not suggesting anyone's cheating. But there are a couple of players that are in the viewers list. So if you guys can just close the browser. Yes, you may be looking between rounds. It's just an integrity thing. Come back after the game. It's the right thing to do. So if you are a player and you are hearing this, which I'm sure you are if you're in the stream, please leave the viewers list. Please leave the stream immediately. Thank you very much.
Also, I just want to drop a bit of a fact. We're ahead of Rainbow Six ANZ in terms of viewers.
Oh wow, we're shitty. Holy fuck. There's a few for both teams. So I'm not saying anyone's cheating here. I don't think...
We could drop below it with the players leaving, but...
Yeah. Milk is hot. Milk is a hot man. He's a good looking. Zari's cute. I won't say that, but yes, Zari's an awesome person.
Just gonna throw this out there though. The Milk Bros or Silk Bros, you are full cream, my guy.
You're a very good looking man, mate. We appreciate you. Imagine cheating. I'm not saying there's cheating going on. I just want to play that quite clear. It's just a, yeah. Milkman smells. Whoa. He didn't smell today with his gameplay. He played a very good game individually. His team couldn't get his team over the line. It was a very good match. You'll be able to play the qualifiers in 4 weeks' time, I believe. We'll let you know. We'll keep you posted, mate. Still got this season to get on that. Exactly. I've got a bunch of teams ready to go kill, and I'll just bear with us. We'll catch up during the week and we'll sort it out.
All right, as we enter the round 7, the first round for Nefarious' attack, it's still looking very, very strong as they do attack the basement side. Lacoste playing it against those pillars. That is one of Killerman's favorite sites. Killerman on the Twitch now.
Ooh,
Vegemite
Veggie.
Toast taking out Exoxy very, very early on in the round. That's the roam clear.
Oh, Lacoste.
Very much done.
Oh,
B-Force
Killerman.
falling. Killerman finding Lacoste as well as a trade.
Damn, this is a push and a
Flixu
half.
finding Vegemite and the Spying Eye finding Killerman.
Oh.
3v2 here for 7F. Flixi and Hamoud both holding very similar angles there. Hamoud dropping off that. The Spying Eye playing in electrical and around that diffuser spot, or playing in bunker now around that diffuser. Does drop off just as the player of Zari gets to that bunker opening. He's going to hold that
have the
pixel
diffuse, yeah.
just a little bit. They don't have diffuser, but the pre-fire coming out from the Spying Eye does manage to take out Zari, but Dark Vibes
Traded beautifully.
gets the refrag. Dark Vibes now needing to find 2.
Here's the
Isn't
moment.
going to pick up the diffuser, but does need to. Set up now.
Here's the moment for the 2 new players. Will they hold their nerve?
Against another new player of Dark Vibes.
Did like that shield.
See the shield there. And not elect to push it. He's going to pre-fire one of those commonly held spots. Once again, looking over at that shield. Knows there's a player behind it. Can't quite do anything for it. Spinning like the controllers always do. Looking for more. Looking and does not find Hamoud, who's sitting right round that corner.
I thought he was gonna... He was checking his corners down there very nicely. And I thought he had a better weapon to get him, but he did hit the headshot over here, so well done. Very held their nerve. Yeah, very, very close round that one indeed. Lizzie, very close. Ooh, good game. As we all predicted earlier, we thought this one was going to go the distance to obviously a couple of roster changes for both teams. So we didn't know what we'd expect, but we do know that that's core rosters of Veggie, Killer, and Zari versus Spying Eye, Exoxy, and Lacoste. Very core and fundamental players for their team. So it's building up to be a cracker, and we're being treated to a bit of a show here.
Getting
Killer.
closer and closer. Absolutely, it's getting closer and closer. We're getting...
Eddie's starting to lift, Spying Eye starting to lift, as we spoke about. They do start slow. Lacoste is having
And
a good game.
Lacoste has had 1 kill.
Yes, actually in 2 rounds. 2 rounds, yeah.
Since Exoxy started lifting.
Yeah. Spying Eye's doing very well as well. He was on 3 and so was Eddie. So defensive half, they've got 5 kills combined in 2 rounds. So they're starting to lift for their team. They're doing their thing.
In terms of 7Fs, the Spying Eye has got to be that quiet achiever.
He's so good. He's so good. I rate him massively. I think he's
underrated as a player.
Yeah.
He
Good guy
definitely
too.
has this this vibe about him that not always competes against Exoxy, Lacoste, and the other 2 players, Arella and Doki. Doesn't always compete against them, but he's constantly there. He's always consistently up in that second or third spot, just sitting there quietly and doing very impactful plays for the team.
Very interesting round here. I like seeing Spy loves Cade. Does play well, and a bit like Oski. Generally see Oski on the Cade for Rands. It's a bit of a staple pick, but do you like this? Look at Crease placing the X-Scar. If he gets it in there, I have seen this before. He's just muffed it up a bit, but it is a good spot. It's a very... Oh, no.
Killerman taking out the Spying Eye. Very handily there off that game's window repel. Dark Vibes is going to send it straight to the tower. I don't know if that's been checked.
Yeah, he has. He's got a drain there. Yep. You know what's unfortunate? He's not only did he die, he didn't get to use his claw, electric claw.
One claw being wasted, I guess.
Ooh.
The other one is probably on this wall, but Lacoste falls to Dark Vibes, and that
What
is
a
2
nade.
very early picks for Nefarious.
Doesn't
And I
get-
think it was just because he missed the shot, or
Yeah.
he missed the bounce of the grenade and sent it too deep in and managed to land it on the head of Lacoste. Accidental grenade gets an accidental kill, and that is very well done there for Nefarious, whether it was accidental or a little bit of purpose to it. Zari has been tagged up just a little bit. Not sure where that was
she's
from.
she's gonna get a breach here. She's being called across.
Is going to get the breach now before putting her life any more in danger.
Killer
Man finding a second one onto Flixu. Exoxy looking for one across at Games. Does pre-fire. Hamoud goes down, and it's now down to all Exoxy. Vegemite finding Hamoud. And Dark Vibes finding Exoxy for a flawless round. 5-3 to Nefarious.
Oof. Interesting round. Interesting round for 7F. They crumbled at that early pick on onto Spying Eye was brutal. We were just singing his praises, and we were talking about how much of an impact he was having, and unfortunately gets picked off the window instantly without taking a little bit too long to get that electrical down. And he was
gave him the caster curse.
I did, and I apologize. If you do watch the VOD from Spying Eye, I apologize. That is my fault, and I take full responsibility for my actions. However,
you told us to watch him, and he gets picked off very, very early.
But a great round and a flawless round for Nefarious, and a really clean execute and take there. That was just brilliant to watch. That was an exceptional round for them.
Very, very well played by Nefarious. It was a tight round. They just held that very, very well. Lacoste has still not got a kill.
Yep. We've cursed him as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, Exoxy did lift.
Yeah, that nade was huge by Dark Vibes. That nade onto...
that nade onto...
Yeah, on Lacoste. Onto Lacoste.
On Lacoste.
It was
dropped
massive.
it onto Lacoste's head in pit.
Yeah. No Jaeger. They'll rue that one. No ADS there. Generally place an ADS in Addict just there, under the... Or there has to be an ADS somewhere in Addict. And unfortunately, it wasn't there.
Jaeger this time.
Yeah, big mistake that
one. Whether the ADS will go down, whether they've learnt a little bit. Usually the Wamai, playing a Wamai in that Addict spot can be very, very helpful as well. Zoxy opening up a sight line in the top of white for Hamoud to play off. Killer Man looking for the same cheeky pick that he gets, but
Hamoud was waiting for
goes
it.
off. Doesn't quite do enough or any damage to Killer Man as he falls off that very quickly. Probably broke the window, heard the C4, and noped it the hell out of there. Exoxy is going to be tagged up just a little bit by the Twitch drone of V-Force. Lacoste looking for siege timing. The legs spring out from behind the wall. Killer Man finding Flexi, but is going to be refragged by Hamoud. Hamoud looking at taking out that player on the big window. Exoxy is going to dip into the labyrinth that is the basement of Oregon. Spying Eye is 4v4. 4v3, sorry, as Hamoud takes down Vegemite Toast.
Having a very good game, Hamoud.
Having a very good game in the
on support predominantly,
of this as well.
Predominantly
started off slow, but that's seems to be the way of the 7F. Start off slow and roll through like a steam train. Sorry, pre-firing some of these corners.
I don't know if she knows that Exoxy's down
as well.
Exoxy's down there. I don't think she knows he's up. Sorry. Spying Eyes.
Exoxy is up.
Oh, they've got Case.
Hamoud is going to be taking a little bit of damage. I believe that's from the vertical play that Zari is playing. Flashes go out. Doesn't quite manage to hit the shots. Does hit a little bit of damage onto Exoxy. Lacoste finding V-Force, and that puts Dark Vibes and Zari, one of those players that just manages to stay alive a little bit longer than everyone else.
Yeah,
into that 2v4 clutch
She doesn't know.
position.
She doesn't know. It's gone back up. Yeah, that's going to be a real problem from there. They thought they had it.
She does know that the wall is going to be electrified and chooses not to attempt to break that open, as that would not be helpful in the slightest. Hamoud playing that very aggressive angle onto the game's door. Dark Vibes going down and is finished off by Lacoste. Zari is going to re-swing round to that big window and is going to push on, but Exoxy finds the killing blow onto Zari, and that finishes off.
Still a snapper. He's still a snapper. He's warming up. and you can see it. And outside of that flawless round, and obviously 7F were a little bit taken back by that last round, but they do bounce back. They get around, and we're looking at a very close game here, ladies and gentlemen. This is still very close. There's a lot of comments around that, oh my God, 7F, they're not on Exims. They're playing one of the best teams in the league right now. So they haven't lost a game yet this season, yes. And yes, they played very well against FD last week. But this is a very good Nefarious team, and they have been all season, and they haven't lost since week 3. So don't discredit the opposition you're playing against before everyone starts carrying on about MK, because they still are having reasonable games. Exoxy's at a 1 KD. If you're talking KDA, he's above 1, as is Spying Eye. So,
and Lacoste is on 2.
He's on a 2 KD, exactly. So the 3 staple players of 7F are having good games. It's just that Nefarious has got 4 or 5 technically, 5 players that are playing very well. So, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking like a good match, like we predicted in the pre-show.
Definitely, and this is why this is the match of the day.
Exactly.
We've gone 5-4. We could be seeing this taken to overtime, and if not, even max overtime. Let's hope for that. Using a C4, it sounds like they're going to use a C4 to make a rotate. That's not
I don't like that.
not my preferred way of doing it. They do have
yeah.
impacts, and they are going to use the impacts. I think Hamoud just ripped it and goes, oh, hang on.
Yeah,
we got impacts. Can we use them, please?
Hamoud's
They are bringing 3 C4s. I think there's a visual glitch in the observer. It's saying we have 4 C4s, but there's only 3.
You're right. Yes. I agreed. Yeah,
Ubisoft.
please. But no, I'm really impressed with Hamoud. I think he's had a good game. As has, I think V-Horse has had a crazy start to the game. Slowed down a little bit the last couple of rounds, but he had a very good start, as is Dark Vibe. So all the new players are having a real good impact in this game. So what Killerman doesn't want to do is drop the bomb in sight again here. Killerman did drop the bomb in sight like last time. Oh, no. Oh.
He's going to be caught by the magnet and gets flashed by the teammate as well.
They are trying to... Oh my God, they've burned so
open
much.
Up everything.
Oh.
But he does manage to get at the Spying Eye, trading out the shield for Dark Vibes. Lacoste finding V-Force, and that's going to put 7F on a 3v5 advantage now for this basement and try and even up the numbers. 2v5 now as Exoxy finds Zari. Killerman finding Lacoste to make sure that it's not a flawless. Killerman looking for the player inside of Freezer, knows there's one there. Air jab going up from Vegemite Toast. Sees the leg pop out from the vault onto that pallet.
The crosses held beautifully here. You got the crosses held really well here.
Do have the crosses held very, very well. C4 goes out into the default spot, but to no avail. Killerman and Veggie. Exoxy finding Veggie and Killerman finding the Spying Eye as well. Killerman needing to find 3. He's done it in the past, but he can't quite do it. Exoxy playing on that shield.
Oh, it wasn't that kill. Oh, that wasn't the kill, sorry. Oh, well,
wasn't Exoxy playing on the shield.
Look at Eddie at 9. Who said Eddie can't play controller? Who said
Those
Eddie?
people are now going to be eating their words right now.
Zelda, shush. We should... Yellow, sorry. Yeah, the dog is a little bit concerned with Shaz coming home, so I was trying to mute there just to tell her to be quiet kindly, Zelda. Come here, Zelda. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, good bark. It's smart. Relax.
Can we get some Zelda hype?
Let's get some Zelda emotes in chat. Zelda shush, yeah. We're on a live broadcast, Zelda. Come on, man. Can't be doing this like that, Zelda. Yeah, I'll give you some Zelda hype. There you go. There she is. Hey, let's go.
Little bit of Zelda hype there.
Yep. Oh, 5-5. Great match. Great match. Ashen, we love you. We know you love Zelda, Ashen. Great match. Really good match. Exoxy's, as you said, Spying Eye, Exoxy, Lacoste, the 3 staple members of 7F, the ones we see week in out that have been carrying this team all season long. They're starting to have a big impact there, and they're really starting to bring their team along with them. And it's looking really nice. So it's looking like a really close game, but a good comeback for 7F being down 4-2. So
then
really
we look
nice
at the
comeback.
other side onto Nefarious. The one round that they have won on their attack was a flawless round.
It was, yep.
And it's Killerman, Vegemite Toast, and V-Force that have gone huge.
Yeah.
With Dark Vibes as well, throwing in some very, very strong rounds as well. It's really 4 players from Nefarious. 2 of them new, 3 of them have been staple since at least week 3. Vegemite Toast and Killerman, the only 2 that we've seen week in, week out from day dot.
Looking to get some top control here with the fuses, but he's taking a little bit of damage there from a pre-fire on the window, I believe.
Possibly a pre-fire on the window. It could have been firing at the fuse charge. No, there hasn't been a fuse charge
going on here. Killerman.
Yeah, Killerman spotting the Jaeger of Flixu and taking him out very handily. Looking for another player in the bathrooms, or in the shower hallway, rather. Not quite managing to, or dipping away before that gunfight becomes a reality. He's going to open up the wall here as the Flores drone clears out the Bandit battery.
Ooh.
Takes a second one onto Hamoud, and that is a triple onto... is that Exoxy?
No.
Taking him out. Zari finishing off the spying eye. Lacoste, last one to be found.
Oh my god.
V-Force taking out that Lacoste as the last one to be found there. And that was another flawless round for Nefarious. Gee, when they win their attack rounds, they win their attack rounds, and that is... Yeah.
Killerman, take a bow, mate. You just literally ripped the heart out of 7F in that round. That was unbelievable. That's the second flawless round, as you said, in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Killerman is controller.
All of their attacks, all of their attacks have been flawless.
Yeah, absolutely insane play from Killerman. That was all him that round. I was questioning why he continues to play ace running into the site with the bomb, but when you see plays like that and you know how good his gun skill is, you probably should just be quiet and enjoy it and absorb it as a commentator.
You either watch and enjoy it, or you cast a curse him and let him drop the bomb in what was it, in Pillar.
He did last round. He did make a mistake, but I don't know. He's on the ace, and he's just stampeding into sight. That is unstoppable. That was like Valentino-esque in the other match, where Valentino just ran riot. It looked very similar. Yes, Valentino's doesn't have the same pedigree as Killerman, but it was very similar.
I think with the kill record, though, Valentino could be building that pedigree just a little bit to rival that of Killerman, rival that of Exoxy, rival that of even Zanasny or Silk Bros. All of them big up, some of them big up and comers, some of them names that we've been talking about since the start of the league. Exoxy, Killerman, and Zanasny, to name the 3 that we were talking about at the start. And we see 2 of them here in this game that has the potential to go all the way to overtime. All 7F have to do is have this held. Nefarious to close this out without an overtime. Do need to win another round. Just one more round without losing any more.
I want more.
Close it out.
I want more.
I want more as well.
Yeah, give us more.
Ooh. Even though we are running so far behind.
We are really behind tonight, aren't we? I don't know how.
Even though we're running behind, I want to see more.
Give us more. Yeah, you need a Kaid trick this, Kaid trick this. No, he hasn't done it.
Kaid trick is not going to be on the menu there, as the main breach is going to be fully opened.
Oh no, Killerman knows he's trained him. He's going to get wallbanged here. Oh.
He just shoots above the head of Lacoste. Hamoud.
Even on one health, the man's still just...
Killerman finding Hamoud. Flixu taking out Dark Vibes, and Lacoste finding Killerman. Lacoste being the man that was tried to be wallbanged by Killerman earlier. Vegemite and Zari are the last 2 left alive. Exoxy, Lacoste, Flixu, and the Spying Eye left for 7F.
Oh, Zari.
Lacoste taking out Zari, and that is a double for him.
Ooh.
The flank on Exoxy gets shut down by Vegemite Toast, who knows exactly what's coming. Grenade does get eaten up by the ADS this time.
They learned their
Unlucky
lesson.
Vegemite Toast can't do it 2 times in a row.
That would have
Fool me
worked
once,
too.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. The
beautiful.
Spying Eye is going to
Beautiful play.
reinforce that back up and give control of Attic over to Nefarious, but it's all for naught as Vegemite Toast is going to rotate around as the bomb has been dropped in Master. The Spying Eye probably chatting with his team, not really looking at much. That crosshair placement is questionable at best. Lacoste looking at trying to find the player of Vegemite Toast on those main stairs, has got a peek hole that was created a little bit earlier by Killerman, trying to wallbang him through it, but Exoxy, some of the pre-fires out of the master door, takes some shots from the pixel from Lacoste. From the Spying Eye, now fighting Lacoste. Lacoste wins that out, and that is overtime on the cards.
Here we go, it's the banger.
Let's go.
What a match. Lacoste is looking at the barrel. Valentino, look out, buddy. Your kill record might stand not very long, unfortunately, because Lacoste is going off right now. What a performance from him. It's been actually a cracking game to see, to be honest. This is back and forth. Lacoste has got 3 rounds now at a minimum. Sorry, at a maximum. He has 2 rounds at a minimum to get 4 kills. So
just want to point this out as well.
Yep.
Lacoste has been going big the last couple of rounds. Exoxy's got 1 kill in those last couple of rounds.
That's true. He still is positive, and he's still got 9 kills. You can't fault this man.
it's such.
Yeah.
It's the. I think in this league we're just going to have to call it the Lacoste Exoxy effect.
Yeah. Killerman's off. Killerman's having a monster game. V-Sword, V-Force is having a good game. Vegemite's having a good game. Zari's had a bit of a struggle today for her, personally.
I think this is one of the best games we've seen Vegemite have.
Yeah, he's had some big games. Vegemite's been in very good form. The last 3 or 4 weeks, he has been one of the best performers on the Nefarious roster, I will say that. But a cracking game, and we get more chat. Lacoste is a demon. He is a demon. I would agree. He's had it's good to see him going off here. 16 kills, having a massive game. Oof.
It is a big game for everyone involved. It is an exciting game, and I'm enjoying it. I want more. I don't want it to just finish at 8-6, 8-7. Regardless of the scoreline, I want it to go to 12.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready for 15. I'm ready for 15. Give us
I'm ready for 27, 25.
We're looking at another Rans 7F FD Rans match here, type match here, because this has been a banger. Absolute banger. Killerman has been on
sending
fire.
it straight into that main pillars area.
Sorry, Killerman, drop the diffuser. You're giving me anxiety. Just drop the diffuser. You've been on fire and you've had a great game and no one's down there, but please drop the diffuser. No.
He's sending it straight into pillars. Diffuser in hand. Killerman, absolute mad lad, doing it again. At it again with the diffuser in hand. Is going to be droned in by V-Force, and Zari looks like she's on the drones as well. Dark Vibe's going to be pushing down those tower stairs. Grenade going to go out, looking for that Roma.
You got to call out with a drone there. It's a little bit timing was a little bit off there.
Zari looking at finding that Roma once again. The Spying Eye playing on the pillars on that shield.
Oh.
Powerful shield there.
Your head there.
But V-Force peeking his way down those stairs, free-firing away at the Spying Eye on the mute.
He's done a great job of wasting time here.
Quite managing to hit anything, but peeks into the crosshair of V-Force just slightly.
You can see you, mate. You can see you.
Just trying to stay alive. Drags out and takes him out, and there's no ADS there, but that is unfortunate for the Spying Eye, but very fortunate if you are on Team Nefarious. Killerman found by Lacoste. Exoxy on the flank here. Killerman has dropped Diffuser. I believe that's in electrical as well. Very difficult to get, and the degree of difficulty for Nefarious to finish this round out with a victory has just gone up. Zari pushing down into Freezer, but dips into dips into the security room as
Oh.
Exoxy falls back to sight. Lacoste holding a pixel onto Dark Vibes, who does fall to the shot, but the refrag or the re-swing coming out. Vegemite Toast taking out Lacoste, and that puts us onto a 3v3 in the first round of overtime. 30 seconds left to go. Vegemite Toast, Zari being hit by the wall just a few times.
There is
as
two
she tries to
C4. There's a
get that
C4
angle.
available. There is a C4 available.
One C4 available on
That's it, I
Hamoud,
think.
but Exoxy goes down. Flixu takes out Zari. Diffuser is not in hand for either of them. Vegemite Toast with a triple kill onto Hamoud. Need to find Flixu. The diffuser is still down. 12 seconds left to go, and Vegemite Toast trades out with Flixu to give Nefarious the leg up in the first round of overtime. We now see 7F go onto their attack.
Vegemite went off. Lacoste is on 18 kills. I thought Eddie was going to come around big with the flank there, but Vegemite Toast, that was all you, mate. 3 kills in the round. Gets into sight. Absolutely opens it up. What a round for Vegemite. That was huge. What a round. Oh my word, this match is heating up. Do we have one last twist in this match? Can 7F come out victorious here? This has been an absolute cracker, Kilo.
This has been one of the best matches we've seen. We say it every time we go to overtime. It's one of the best matches. Can we just get more overtime? I just want more overtime, because the more overtime we get, the better the matches get, and the better the matches get, the more fun everyone has. I'm not sure if it's the same for the players in said matches, as the anxiety levels will be up through the roof, but it's fun for us to watch.
Oh, what a banger.
A little bit of showmanship from everyone there as well. Killerman playing on the Jaeger that we see him on quite a bit as well. Vegemite back on that. Vegemite take a bow, mate, from that last round.
He's had a huge game.
Was fantastic.
Unbelievable, Vegemite there. Just incredible. He's had a great couple of weeks. He's continuing his red hot form. Huge opportunity here for Nefarious to knock off the undefeated team of the league and really stamp their authority on this season. I have to give credit to 7F. We don't make excuses of people, but they are obviously on demand with two of their starting 5 out. They have had a set roster the entire season, so no Doki and no Rella this week. Obviously hurts them significantly, but they are doing a very good job here.
Hopefully it'll be a lesson.
Exactly.
Hopefully it'll be a lesson.
Doki, if you were playing in this game and you're watching, mate, you could have been a difference for your team. So hopefully we show some personal development, I guess, and work yourself back into the league and become a good community member. Anyway, Lacoste is in, and he's on 18 kills. What can he bring to the table? Can he do one last huge heroic effort to get this game to 15 rounds?
Waiting with C4 in hand for someone to try and push into that trophy area. That C4 angle being meticulously crafted by V-Force himself with the shotgun, making use of that extra ammo to get that right. Hamoud on the Flores, but I think it was the spying eye just sent it straight in. He has opening up the breach and looking for the player who did K-trick that. Who was that? Vegemite Toast. Well done with the K-trick. C4 rings out. Doesn't quite manage to hit that, but second aid has been lost. Vegemite Toast taking out the ace. Lacoste finding Killerman as well. Flixu being killed earlier in the round. Vegemite being pushed by Hamoud here, who just keeps swinging the same angle. Lacoste finding Zari. Vegemite Toast finding Lacoste, and that's the trade out. C4 goes out. Doesn't quite do any damage to Vegemite Toast, who was playing in that very tight angle. Might have moved now. Exoxy still playing in that attic spot. Nefarious could finish this off. Grenade goes out and it bounces back. Nearly taking him out, taking that.
There it goes.
Dark Vibes finishing off the round. Nefarious with another upset for tonight. Week 8, the week of upsets.
Lacoste ties the kill record with Valentino in the same night. What a game of Siege that was, ladies and gentlemen. Lacoste now is the equal kill record holder with Valentino. You did do it in regulation, Valentino, but it's still the same thing. What a game of Siege, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we play the games. 20 kills in a loss is an incredible effort, but what a performance by Nefarious. Let's not take away from Nefarious. That was a cracking game of Siege, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I point something out
Yes,
as well?
please do. That was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Great game. Great game.
Lacoste went big in overtime and he got another 4 kills. Yep.
Yeah.
Have a guess how many exocs he got in the overtime.
0.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
It's the effect.